I'm going to eliminate more than 10 hours you put in your business every week only if you give me 10 minutes in this video. Well, ChatGPT 5 is here and I have found 10 things that it can do for you in an instant that may take you hours to do. Things that are not just boring but also distracts you from more important stuff. We will talk about the new AI agent mode, deep research features, and how you can use all of that to make custom GPTs. Get daily updates about your industry before you wake up and without even lifting a single finger. Stick to the end as I'm going to give you a free tool that will take your messy prompts from here all the way up to here. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, if you are just as lazy as me and want AI to take on boring stuff of your business. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the main stuff. Using connectors such as Notion, Gmail, Google Drive, Calendar, and more, GPT-5 can now seamlessly connect to your Gmail and Google Drive account. And from there, it can easily read through your mails, your files on Google Drive, and give you insights. Think of it as your Gmail has a brain of its own. Cool, isn't it? Here's how you can use it. Well, founders and business owners receive dozens of emails every single day, and keeping a track of all of it gets too overwhelming. You might miss on some great positive client feedback if you're not paying enough attention. So instead of going through your mails every day, you can just ask ChatGPT to give a summary of all the new mails you have received. It will give you a short, crisp summary of everything you missed out on while you were away. You can also ask it to filter out some positive emails from your client that you can then use as testimonials on your website or social media campaigns. Just think of how many hours of going through every single mail you can save with this every day. Plus, connecting it to Google Drive helps you find your documents, spreadsheets, and other important stuff quite easily. Just give it instructions and you are good to go. One of the most interesting things I've found with the new and improved version of ChatGPT is its amazing thinking model, which results in better codes, less hallucination, and greater output. That said, you can use this model to create amazing interactive widgets for your website that will help you engage more and more of your customers. Here's a quick example. I created a small widget for a website that sells online courses. The idea was to add a widget at each course page in which users can get the number of days and date by when they will be able to complete that particular course. By the way, here is the widget I got from the older version of ChatGPT. As you can see, it's minimal, simple, nothing much that you can do here. It's a basic design, just a simple slider, not so cool or aesthetic. And this is the version the new ChatGPT 5 with thinking mode enabled gave me. As you can see, the design is super sleek and aesthetic. We have presets here for the time students can invest in a particular course. You can then hand it over to your devs team and get it installed. Or if you run a solo business, you can ask ChatGPT to guide you on how to get it installed on your website. Well, this was just one example. You can think of different ways to engage with your customers even more and better. So the next big thing we are about to discuss here is the new deep research feature that can help you create content calendars that are data backed, follows the industry trends in just blink of an eye. So what I did was I gave the AI my competitors, the niche I am in, and asked it to research on what's trending around in that niche and give me a complete content calendar for 2 months. If you're running a social media marketing company, you can do this for your clients. Even if you're not into that business, you can use this to create content calendars for your own company's marketing. So the job is done, guys, and this is what I've got. And as you can see, I didn't just got a random table, but it actually did competitor analysis, found the weakness around my competition, and gave me strategy and the blind spots others might be missing. It also gave me a monetization strategy, which, to be honest, I don't need. But it is actually fascinating to see how fast the AI is advancing, and apart from making our lives easier, it can also replace a lot of people if they don't upgrade themselves. But if you are a subscriber of Automation Sensei, you don't need to be afraid, as I will make you the AI star, and I promise that. Let's get back to the coding prowess once again. So apart from building widgets, you can use ChatGPT to actually make small tools that will help you understand where your business is heading. Here's what I came up with. So I gave ChatGPT some imaginary unit economics of a fashion brand, their marketing expenditure, and a few other data to make business profit simulator. which is basically a small tool through which I can predict how much profit I can make by making a few tweaks in either my marketing spend, increasing the price, or decreasing the manufacturing cost. This can be used as an initial point from where you can predict the trajectory of your business, approximate increase or decrease in marketing spend or manufacturing cost to increase your profit. And if you think this is mind-boggling, then stick till the end, as it's about to get super exciting and automatic without you having to even move from your bed. Now that we're talking about data, have you ever struggled with loads and loads of data and trying to make a sense out of it? I face this almost every single day. But luckily, ChatGPT 5 can rescue you out of this. With its improved thinking model, it can go through tons and tons of data so you don't have to, and help you visualize everything out of it. You just have to upload your data to the GPT and ask it to visualize it in the form of pie charts, graphs, and tables. Canvas makes it super easy to convert raw cluttered data into an organized form and visualize it beautifully. You can even make aesthetic dashboards and share it with your team members. It makes things super duper easy. Just upload the data, give it a prompt, go have a sip of coffee or something, and boom! Easy to understand dashboards ready within minutes. So for the next 5 features, we are going to use the ChatGPT 5 agent mode. Let me give you a brief introduction about it. So it is basically a computer on your computer. ChatGPT can now set up its own desktop on your browser and do the research for you. It can even log into websites, complete the task, and come back with insights. And everything of that will be done right into the browser, so you can sit back, relax, take that important client call, or just have some leisure time with your family while your agent is at work. Okay, so the first thing that we will do with the agent mode is optimizing your landing page. So what I did here was I give the AI agent the URL to my website and asked it to understand my business, look for my competitors, and give me an optimization strategy for better Google rankings, engagement, and conversions. I took Surfer SEO as a reference. As you can see, it has started setting up the desktop and has already understood the business and is now looking for the competitors. Well, this will carry on its work. In the meanwhile, we can talk about the prompt engineering tool I promised earlier. Let me introduce you to Promptimize AI, a free AI tool that can take your prompt from basic to advanced. In the free version, you get to use 10 credits every day to enhance your prompt, which I believe is a great way to start. With just one click, Promptimize takes your rough prompt and transforms it into polished, optimized version that delivers sharper, smarter, and more relevant answers. As you can see, here is the normal shitty prompt I gave earlier, and this is the shitty result I got. Now, here's the magic Promptimize AI did. Without me having to switch to another tab or having another model, it gave me a detailed and comprehensive answer, at least better than what I got earlier. It's free to use, guys. Check out the link in the description, and if you use my link, you can get 50% discount on the subscription. So now I have got the detailed report on the optimization strategies, the weakness, how to enhance SEO, user experience, and conversions. Now I asked it to recreate the landing page based on its suggestions, and this is the rebuilt version of the Surfer SEO's landing page. You can use this to overhaul or change the aesthetics of your website, or just as a starting point to get a better version of your landing page. Alright, here's an interesting thing. The new agent mode can bring hot topics and daily updates to you even before your morning coffee. You just need to enable the agent mode and ask it to bring you updates around the world in your industry and niche. I used it to get me news around AI, and as you can see, it has brought everything that happened around AI in the last 24 hours with the link to the sources so I can cross-check the information. Now to automate the things, here's what we are gonna do. We just need to click on this little schedule button over here, check if the prompt is correct or not, set the frequency and time. And every day at 8 AM the AI will start working, and I will receive notification on my mobile phone with the AI news around the world. So I might be dead asleep in my bed, but my agent would have already scraped the web with the latest AI information and news. Cool, isn't it? Imagine there's a business out there whose newsletters you really admire, or an influencer whose speaking style and tone is what you love. ChatGPT 5 can now help you replicate the same speaking and writing style for your own newsletters or your marketing campaigns. Well, here's how I did it with deep research. So, I like Gary's speaking style, and that's what I wanted to replicate. I asked AI to do a deep analysis on Gary Vee, his vocabulary, tone, speaking style, phrases. I even asked it to go through his podcast, interviews, and even social media posts and make a long 40 to 50 page report on it. It asked me a few more questions, I answered that, and it gave me a comprehensive 50 to 60 page report on just his communications. Then I asked it to convert that into downloadable PDF file. Now this data is the knowledge based on which we will bring Gary Vee into our own system. So head over to GPTs, click on create, give some instructions, upload the data and click on create. It's that simple. Now you can just use this custom GPT, and unlike normal chat GPT, it will only use the data and the knowledge you have given it. This results in less hallucinations and better writing. Well, I used it for LinkedIn posts, but you can replicate it for your newsletters, email outreach, promotional campaigns, you just name it. Here's a different way to use custom GPT and deep research, and this one is especially for new entrepreneurs or solo business owners who may not have a board of advisors or mentors to guide them through. Well, ChatGPT will become your guardian angel in the form of elite business coaches, whether it's Marshall Goldsmith, Grant Cardone, Mark Cuban, or even Elon Musk. All you need to do is just name the person you wanted to research on, just like Gary Vee, get the report, upload it to custom GPT and make some changes in the instruction. You can even ask it to do research on multiple personalities or even use famous books as the knowledge base. The possibilities are endless, and with the right instructions, it will question you, play devil's advocate, diss you, and even make you uncomfortable, rather than the usual chat GPT who always appreciates you even if you tell it the earth is flat. Alright, last but not the least, out of all the amazing things the agent can do you know it can actually help you with the hiring process? All you have to do is give it your LinkedIn login ID and it will set up its desktop and ask you to enter your password. After that, you just have to give him the instructions, the kind of people you want, the role you are hiring for, and the agent will start connecting with the right people on your behalf. It can even send automated messages in bulk to potential candidates. It's like a talent acquisition specialist on steroids. But you definitely need to be aware of what information you are giving to ChatGPT, as OpenAI also warns you to not give valuable information to the AI yet. That's it for today, guys. These were the 10 insane things you can do with the new ChatGPT 5 and take hours away from your daily schedule. By the way, do you know that you can now use ChatGPT offline and for completely free? Make sure to check out this video on the latest open-weight models released by OpenAI. Don't forget to get your 50% off on Promptimize AI and take your basic prompts to the next level. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching till the end, and I will see you in the next one.